Good morning, and welcome to your weekly message from First Congregational Church, Milford, New Hampshire. I'm your pastor, Al Hoyt. Today is Thursday, January 12th, 2023. So this Sunday at 9 a.m., we have our adult Bible study in the parish house. At 10 is our regular in-person worship service and streaming worship service. Immediately following worship is coffee hour in the parish house. And at 11:30 is the Board of Christian Ed will be meeting in the parish house and by a hybrid meeting. The link will go out Sunday morning. Monday, January 16th is the Martin Luther King holiday. The church office will be closed. Tuesday, January 17th, from 6:30 to 9, the Souhegan Valley Chorus will be rehearsing right here in the sanctuary. Wednesday, January 18th, the trustees will be meeting at 7:30 p.m. That'll be a hybrid meeting, and the link will go out that afternoon. On Thursday, January 19th at 7:30 is choir rehearsal here in the sanctuary. And on Saturday, January 21st, is the men's breakfast at the Masonic Hall at 7:30 in the morning. Now, I have been asked to repeat again that if you are responsible for a report for the annual meeting, please get it into Carol immediately. Right? Our annual meeting has been scheduled for Sunday, February 5th, and Carol has to have the annual report with its financials and everything else in everyone's hands a minimum of a week before the meeting. So if you're one of those who is expected to write a report for the annual report, please get it in now. It would be a shame to have to reschedule the meeting because the information didn't get out in time. So I mentioned that Monday, the 16th, is the Martin Luther King observance. And I like to take that time to spend some time thinking about the ways, the progress that we've made in race relations in this country, but the positive things we've done, but also to take a good look at myself and to take a good look at our congregation and say, is there anything more we could do to be more welcoming to people who are different than we are? When we get right down to it, racism, white supremacy, anti-Semitism are all about fear. More than anything else, they're about fear of the other, fear of someone who isn't like us. And as I've said many, many times, we have come such a long way in race relations in this country, but we still have a ways to go. There are still institutional biases built into certain things that we need to recognize and overcome. That's not a criticism of anything, it's just the way things were versus the way things they need to become. So this is a really great time to spend some time thinking about that, to pray on it, to see if there's anything in your life that maybe isn't as welcoming and encouraging as it could be. On that same note, I heard from the Asylum Project last week that they now have a family. It's a mother and two children that are in the asylum system. They're awaiting their asylum hearings, of course, but as NPR reported last week, the current wait for an asylum hearing in this country is almost 4 years. So many members of our congregation have committed to support this family, this asylum family. They're staying at the Messiah House on Route 101 in Amherst. Members of our congregation have offered to support. And I may try to get the lady and her two children to come to worship some Sunday so we can introduce them. So you not only know that we are doing something important in helping someone improve their life, but it's nice to have a face and some faces and names to go with that. I have not met them yet, excuse me, but I know that they're doing well and that they don't speak a whole lot of English, so I need to study up on my Spanish The last time I tried to speak Spanish to anyone, it was pretty funny. So, with that, please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I'll be conducting a funeral tomorrow for William Hooper at the Smith and Heald Funeral Home. And I met with that family, a delightful family, but I'll be conducting that funeral tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the funeral home. I know that some of you know Mr. Hooper, and some of you may even be attending. But until we meet again, take good care of each other. Take good care of yourself. And God bless you all.